Why do we feel the need to constantly explain racism to white people? And why can't white people ever explain racism? No, what I'm saying is, I get it that black folks are always the person coming to the Martin Luther King talk. And I get it that, we get invited to speak on the, but why do we keep talking about racism like it is a personal experience for black people? Racism is not a personal experience. Racism is a system that we're all experiencing. I am feeling its detriment. White folks are feeling its benefits. We're all experiencing racism. You just get the good parts. And so until we get to a place that we stop acting like racism is just something I chose on the menu, we have to realize that it is not our job to educate America that things are bad. It's not our job to always do the protests. It's not our job to write all the books. It's not our job to make all the movies. It's not our job to express blackness in a way where it's always tied to trauma. Every movie doesn't have to be about our pain. Every story doesn't have to be the TMZ of all of our pain. We are not people of pain. We're people of God's creation. We don't always have to be in a mode of explanation. We are glorious people. We are beautiful people. We dance, we sing, we read, we're scientists. We are more than our pain. We are done explaining our pain as the definition of who we are. We are much more than pain. You explain it. Our brothers and sisters who are white. There's a great book, The Color of Compromise by Jamar Tisby. Read that with your white friends. And have a deep conversation. Because white people act different when there's a black person in the room. And there are jokes that have been normalized in fully white spaces. And what ends up happening is we allow black people to come in and explain blackness. And really, blackness ends up being this kind of fetish that makes you progressive and cool. Racism will only get eradicated when we stop making black people the model, the conversation piece. Racism is an entire system in our country. And white people are brothers and sisters who I know love God and are really good people. I'm so thankful for many of you that have shared this on your page. I'm so thankful for many of you that, you go and you protest. So thankful for you. I'm so thankful for our white brothers and sisters that actually go and they post stuff on their page. They get into arguments on their page. I'm so thankful for you because you check those people. But do you want to be an activist? Check your grandmother. I'm saying, like, there are people in your life that you esteem that they're just a little racist and you've been cool with it. I'm saying your Thanksgiving table needs to get checked. You want to be an abolitionist? Abolish racism at your dinner table, in the barber shop. Those small micro jokes that your friends and family members do, because Amy Coopers are everywhere. They just don't act like that around us. White people have to lead the charge to eradicate racist thinking in our country. They have to lead that charge. We have to have a whole reorientation of the way that we do seminaries. It cannot be that race is a category that you take. Race must be central to understanding God in America because racism is central to America. How are you going to be on mission in America and you don't understand race or racism? But at the same time, you say you want a multi-ethnic church. You don't want multi-cultures, you want multi-colors. You want black and brown people scattered in the room like Skittles for good Polaroid pictures, but you don't want to understand the story. And so what we have to have is we have to have an entire reorientation of the way we have conversations in education and in parenting.